This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, September 13th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have one system moving through the Great Lakes that's moving into the New England states, and then we'll move out into the ocean. Another system moving across the northern tier of the country shouldn't bother us for a while. We're going to be under high pressure for this weekend. Sunshine, highs in the 60s, low 60s today, middle to upper 60s to around 70 on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine. Cool nights, but it shouldn't be as cool as last night, though. Lows mainly in the 40s. And then Sunday night will probably be a bit warmer as clouds will be on the increase from the west, and that'll be with the next disturbance that'll be taking shape off to our west and moving through. You can see that here on Monday. A few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder here and there. Highs still remaining mainly in the 60s across the state, with plenty of clouds outside of the shower chances that'll be around. That system moves away on Tuesday. High pressure is back overhead. Temperatures still remaining mainly in the 60s to around 70, maybe some lower 70s in our southwestern counties. And then we move up into Wednesday. That high pressure, we have a new one coming in from the north and west trying to reinforce the cool air. This will be mainly reinforcing it over the central and eastern Great Lakes in New England, where they could see some high elevation snow, especially up in northern New England. But that system moves off to the east. That high pressure moves to just north and west of Toronto. And with that high there, the winds begin to turn around to the south. Temperatures will warm back into the 70s for most of the state on Thursday. And Friday, we should see 70s for quite a bit of the state. This will be ahead of the next storm system that'll be approaching from the west. You see the low pressure center near Pierce, South Dakota. Could see an isolated shower Friday evening in our western counties. You can see by next Saturday, that system will be moving through the western Great Lakes, as we have pretty much a zonal flow across the northern tier of the country. Pretty much nothing in the south, no steering currents. All we'll have is pretty much anything monsoonal in the southwest, tropical along the Gulf Coast in the afternoon showers and storms. But around here we'll have a frontal system quickly moving through with some shower activity at that time, but we have plenty of time to watch it. We also have plenty of time to watch this in the extended period. This is on September 24th, a 594 ridge centered from about Wichita and Salina, Kansas, west to about Pueblo and Colorado Springs. The main storm track will be way to our north. This would keep temperatures fairly warm for the latter half of September, possibly seeing upper 70s or lower and middle 80s possible, but we have plenty of time to watch that. And then at the end of the forecast on September 28th, we have ridge still hanging tough over the southern half of the country. Main storm track coming into the Pacific Northwest and then going through Canada. And that's going to keep a lot of the storm systems away from the state, maybe seeing an isolated shower or storm around, but it looks to be fairly dry, at least on this run, for the latter half of the month of September, but we still have plenty of time to watch. Satellite image from last evening, we had this system moving off to our east with the low clouds, the showers, the drizzle that we had yesterday. And this front extends down into the south, where we could see some showers and storms there and some flash flooding there as well. You'll see that with the watch warning map from last evening. A couple flash flood warnings in North Carolina, a watch there as well. Some flash flood watches and warnings in Texas, but frost advisories from Colorado northeastward across the northern tier of the country. QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing the heaviest rain will be across the south and east, where they could see 1 to possibly 3 inches of rain. Around here, around a quarter to maybe a half an inch with the systems coming through. Some people may get less than that.